You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream on this December 7th at 1:30 a.m. You see the title of the video. I don't need to say the name of the title of the video because you know what it is. You know what time it is. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this because it's time. You see, these people talk about they want to see you win. Yet and still, they lack in terms of providing those services, even though you're providing services for them to see. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, what's going to end up happening, because it's going to happen. It's time to talk about it. See, a lot of you so-called black folks is going to miss out on the opportunities in 2025 because of your lack of doing what you're supposed to do. I'm not talking about the ones who's doing it. They're going to be good in 2025. They're going to see it on things open up for them such as never before. I'm talking about these so-called black folks who don't provide services to anybody that is of their own. Unless it's that pastor, it's that false prophet, it's them entities, people that lie to them. That's who they support. They don't support the truth. How you doing, Marilyn Edwards? She says, hello, Rollo. Bless to everyone at midnight over here in Baltimore, Texas. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's about 12 something your time. Shout out to Texas. Baltimore, Texas, that is. Out there doing your thing. I'm telling you what's going to happen. You're going to have a lot of so-called black folks going to have a serious wake up in 2025 because of your lack thereof. It's going to show in 2025. Do not come to me. I mean it. Do not come to me. I know who's been really want to see the progress of our people. The people that want to see the progress of our people want to win, that's who I'm dealing with. Thank you for the super sticker, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 on the super sticker. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. You're going to see a big change because of your lack of support thereof to your actual righteous people. The Most High is keeping count. He's keeping count. He's keeping count. And when the numbers come out, a lot of you are going to be shocked in 2025. Oh, what happened? Oh, you didn't do what you're supposed to do. Whatever the Most High, listen, there's a thing called you put in your dues for the people that's doing right by you. There's a certain percentage. See, I'm not going to talk about that until that cash app hits. When that cash app hits, that's when I'll talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it just to talk about it. You know why? Because the Most High said so. Because then, if I talk about it, people are going to give it to the sinner. They're not going to give it to the righteous person. Do you know there's an economic responsibility that we all have for one another? You didn't know that, didn't you? You didn't know that, didn't you? Wait till we get a cash app and not talk about it. That's how we're gonna do that. We ain't gonna talk about it and then let other people that's not in the truth use my talking point and get paid for it. You must be crazy. You must be crazy. It's like what Brainwaves and Selena said. There's a lot of things people could talk about. I ain't gonna talk about everything. No, I won't. I learned a long time ago because it be your own people that want to see you fall, want to see you have nothing. It's only a few, and that's the only people I deal with is the few. Not everybody. Just because you think I'm supposed to deal with you because you look like me doesn't mean I have to deal with you. See, when it's these type of topics, people don't want to tune into this. You know why? Because now they have to look at themselves in the mirror. That conviction is hitting them so much so that they know that they have a responsibility and they're not doing the responsibility correct. They're not doing it correct. A lot of people going to be having a rude awakening in 2025 with the economics. A lot of people are. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to watch and see how it goes. Because certain things are not meant to be said. You have to learn a lesson. We have an economic responsibility for one another. And what I mean by that is if you are getting this truth and it's helping you along your journey, that's an economic responsibility for you. All right. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. All right. Listen up, y'all. You ready? Marilyn, those who's viewing in the clouds, are you ready? Do you know when you have an economic responsibility, right? We have an economic responsibility for one another. Let me teach y'all something. You want to know how to get to the next step to where you don't have to put in that much hours, that much time, that everything is growing? I'm going to teach y'all something. Let's say hypothetically, you're making over 2,000, right? If you start distributing once in the blue to the righteous people, the minimum, listen to what I'm saying, the minimum, you distribute the support of $100 tops. If you're not supporting $100 a month not per person, listen to what I'm saying, not per person. If you have it like that, you're going to see even more for yourself. I'm talking about those who's not making as much. I'm starting with you first. If you distribute a certain amount to this person, that person, that person, within $100, the most, around, let's say, 4 legit people. It has to be 4 legit people. So that's 25 per person. If you do 25 per person with 4 legitimate people, watch how your life change within a few months if you're consistent. You have to be consistent now. Now watch this. If you are consistent to the point, you'll start seeing something happen at the workplace you work at, right? The workplace you work at. And you're going to start having better friends and your relationship is going to be better. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of you ladies, a lot of you fellas, you know why you have a hard time economically? Because of your lack of support for your people that's doing right by you. The Most High accounts for our economic support. Do you know that? He accounts for that. What do you think, that we're supposed to be selfish amongst one another? Having a conversation, talking about it is very important, because I'm gonna teach you something. 2025, a lot of you are gonna be lacking support coming to you because you haven't distributed to those, meaning supporting. You lack support. And that's why you get lack relationships, lack friendships, and you don't have no growing going on because you are selfish. If you can't distribute at least $25 per person, the least, yet you're giving $25 to your pastor without even thinking about it. You're giving $25 to these crooks without even thinking about it. Yet somebody that want to see you win because I'm winning, you make excuses. Oh, we got making lemonade from the lemons in the building. How you doing? We're talking right, Carola. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We got the members in the house. Salute to the members. Just think about it. How many of you start seeing something happening for you because you support your people? Do you know that the Gentiles will pour out their support to you when they see their own support one another, have a conversation with one another? The Gentiles will make sure you're good too. See, if you want the Gentiles to respect you, we have to respect one another economically. That's just the way it is. I don't think y'all really get it, because you think that I don't have to do anything with you. Okay, you don't have to do anything with me. You're right. Do something right with somebody else. It don't have to be me. Yet, don't you realize when you do that, it's great to be a generous person. It's great. And some of you don't have greatness in you. He said, he or she, I don't know if it's a he or she. He or she says, grateful for the advice. My whole spirit changed just helping others gain access. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yes, your spirit changed. You're saying it. Because see, what happens is now you're not guilt. You don't have a guilt. That guilt goes away. Like when I do give, it's just like, man, I'm just so happy for this person. I want to push this person. Once upon a time, we used to push one another. Now it's like, oh, I ain't pushing you because, I don't want to see you win because I ain't winning. I'm jealous of your way of doing things. I'm jealous you traveling. I'm jealous you got more women than me, or you got more friends than me, or you got more acquaintances than me. I don't need to help you. And then you wonder why the Most High ain't helping you economically. You wonder why the Most High is closing doors. You know why the Most High open and close doors? Because of your lack of support. You're not supporting his congregation, his true congregation. Economics going to be very, very important for our people in 2025, and many of you are not going to see what you're supposed to see based on the distribution. If you can't even put $10 a month, you know what I'm saying, per person, $10 per person, that's $40. I mean, what are you doing? You can't be on the line and say power to the people, and you're not powering the people. Let me put this comment in the chat. Shame and guilt have no power, and I am proud of me, and I want to see us all win. And that's the way it's supposed to be. See, what happens is, you know how we grow? By supporting one another, having that conversation. See, economically, we are supposed to be, we spend the most, right? We spend the most on a lot of things. that we don't spend on each other. And what I mean by spending on each other is not only supporting via Cash App or Super Chat. I'm talking about spending time having this conversation. That's currency too. How many of you are worrying about the enemy? You can't worry about the enemy. The enemy have no power over you, right? The enemy's money belongs to us anyway. Do you realize that? How you expect to get the enemy's money if you're not even supporting each other righteously? The enemy money belongs to us. Yeah, we call out the enemy and what they're doing because that's righteous. At the same time, that belongs to us. When you stop giving to fake people, you're going to see your life better. You're going to be more healthier. Your relationships is going to be, you're going to start seeing more bonuses, more opportunities. People are going to respect you. And even those who can't stand you will acknowledge you because you're doing the right thing. And that's where you want to be at in 2025. You don't want to be on the other side, the dark side. You don't want to be dealing with them type of folks. You want to get away from them as quickly as possible right now. And see, I realize myself, being away from these entities and these people, I noticed something big is going on in my life too, just like y'all. Just think about it. Just sit back and look at this whole year as if, what did I do to get to where I'm at? Oh, I changed my life. I stayed away from certain things. And I noticed more things is coming in my life. Better people coming in my life. Better opportunities is happening. Why? Because you are winning. We need to be around each other more. And in order for that to happen, we have to think outside of what they've been teaching us. Like I told this gentleman, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, I said, if you want the streets to respect you, you have to respect yourself. And in order for that to happen, are you doing a group thing with the people? Are you distributing back to the people that, giving them that brotherly advice and that strong responsibility? Because it's like how I'm responsible. To whom much is given, much is required. So the Most High requires me to do the things based on what the people is doing of what I'm doing. This is why he want me on at this time. He said, when I got up, like about 20 minutes ago, I couldn't go back to sleep. He said, get on YouTube. You need to talk to your people. And you need to talk to those who really need to hear this message because the warning needs to be out. That's all I'm doing is the warning. So-called Black people, you got to support your best interests. And it can't be people that it's not going where you going. The Bible tells you that. Not what I say, the Bible tells you that. And I noticed when I stopped giving to people that wasn't on point, the Most High see I was serious. I stopped watching certain people. It's to the point I don't know what these people be talking about. You know why? Because they don't bring any distribution to the people. You gotta stay away from those type of content. I don't get bored listening to certain people that's winning. I don't know about you. I love listening to people that's winning. I don't get bored. I don't ever get bored. That's not bored to me. You know what's bored to me? Seeing people want to stay in a situation they in and don't want to get out of it. That's what's boring to me. I don't know about you. What's fun to me is when I see a brother and sister get out of the situation that they in and they get into better and bigger situations. That's what is fun to me. People are scared to be successful nowadays. Why are you scared to be successful? I'm not scared to be successful. I'm not scared to be successful because the Most High wants us successful. So you mean to tell me we're supposed to be on this planet and not be successful? We're supposed to accept the devil's society. We're supposed to accept that. Why would I want his economics for? Why would I want his economics when we could have our own economics with each other? We are the economics. Do you realize that? So everything we touch is going to be something big and huge. In order for that to happen, you got to let go of those who are not representing the Most High. And so I'm telling you, so-called black people, there's only a few that want to see you win. That's who you connect with. That's who you give your number out to. The days Selena talked about it, brainwaves. The days of just giving it out to certain people, you gotta make sure they on board with you. They on the board with you. And what you're gonna start seeing is a lot of these content creators is making adjustments, like myself, and we're gonna put certain things to the end of the butt. So you better get ready for the change because it's coming for the better. YouTube is going in a different direction, y'all. It's going in a different direction, and you have to make adjustments. We got Brother Ringo in the building. Salute. He said people are afraid of success. This is why they get mad and jealous when they see you growing and working towards greatness. They are. And the reason why they are is because they don't believe that they have what it takes. Salute to you as well, fam. Yeah, that motivation. Hey, Ringo, that motivation right there, man. That studio, you put in so much work and time is on your side, fam. Well, I mean, time is on your side. All the wiring, all the connections, you're going to have a greater audience. You're going to have a greater audience, fam. I'm telling you right now, I see it. You're going to have a greater audience, and so-called black people better be ready because he deserves it. The man is a provider for his family, to take care of his children, his lady, himself. And the environment he is blessed. The environment that he stays in is blessed. And they better accept it because they got a man of the Most High around them. Let me tell you something. Let me teach y'all something, right? When you have a man of the Most High in your area, in your environment, you want to support that person. You know why? Because it's going to be greater for you and your community. When you have a man of Yah, economically could bring so much to your county, to your state. This is why, let me turn this music down. Let me turn it off. This is why when you look at states like North Carolina, right? Let me teach you something, y'all. When you look at North Carolina, we're gonna deal with the South right now. When you look at the state of North Carolina, right? You had our brother Ringo there in a particular area, and that area is growing. Why? Because he's there. When I went to Florida, it started to grow. When you have us there, you're supposed to take care of us. And see, the last thing you want is to not participate in greatness. Our people, if you do not get it together, you're going to have a hard time 2025 economically. Because see, the Most High loves a cheerful giver, and he loves to see that you are taking care of people that's taking care of their family. You know one thing I learned, and I talked with an OG about this. I said to him, OG, You know what makes a so-called black man happy? He said, what is that? When he see his brothers and sisters pushing him to win. The man literally cried. He cried. He said, brother, I never heard a man told me that. He said, for you to tell me that, I respect you, because he said, I've been around so many people and they never said that. I said, because OG, I see what you be doing your thing, man. You take care of your family, you provide. And he said, no, none of my family, none of my friends. He said, you said that. And he said, you have a pure heart. He said, bro, I don't know who you are. He said, thank you for that conversation, because he said, nobody ever told me that. Nobody really appreciate, outside of my family, of course. He said, I've been around many people. He said, whoever you are, you come from God, because that's true. Just that conversation alone made that man wanted to do more. You never know. Just that push. When you show support different ways and you want to push the person, they're going to perform at a greater level. And that's what's going to happen for Ringo. Because he sees the people that really care, that really want to see him win, that's who he's doing it for. And so his audience will grow based on who he is. Y'all know who he is. So that's neither here or there. He's been doing it for a long time. And the reason why I want y'all to hear this is because the South is opportunity for our people to get to the actual network for your future generation. You see, if you want your future generation to have an opportunity to make things better for God of Israel, you have to go back to the roots. And see, that's what Ringo's starting to see now. And I talked with a few Gentiles today. I did. And one thing they said to me, which always stick to me, they said we wired differently. I said, you know what you're talking about. They notice who's the black Esau, and they notice who is the black Jacob. And so I said, oh, you saying I'm wired different from that other guy, right? They said, yeah. They said, wait a minute. That's black Esau over there and you black Jacob. I said, there you go. Because it was a black Esau in the room. And I could tell that a lot of the Gentiles are starting to realize who is who. And so what's happening is that the ones who don't want us to be successful is black Edomites for the most part. And then some of our people, the 2/3 of our people, who love black Esau and the devil's ways, they think by being with the devil that they're doing right by their family, by their loved ones. No, they're not. And see, this is the reason why a lot of us be to ourselves. It's not that we want to be to ourselves. You have to be to yourself, and you have to test the spirit of the man and the woman that you're going to bring in your life. And see, ladies, a lot of you have a husband that want to see you do well. You have to believe in yourself, because he married you. When a man marries you, that's one of the biggest honors a woman could ever have. Besides having children, it's your man honor you. He put you in front of your family, in front of his family, and took you as his wife. Now, when you have a lady, it's a process. You're going through a process stage. And when you tell her that I'm ready to be your husband and you're going to be my wife, that's when you are on the next step of success. People say marriages is not success. Marriages is success if you're going about it the right way. And see, They pushing the fear in marriage, especially in our community, because economic reasons. I don't know how many times I could tell you, when you have the right person in your life, your numbers go up, it never goes down. How many of you could be a testimony to that? You brothers that's in the truth. You met this lady, you went through so much, and the next thing you know, within a year or two, you started to notice a better change happening in your economics, and she started to support, she started to help out more, and then children come along, and that's even make you even greater man. Children pushes you to the next step, y'all. Being with your lady or your wife, that helps. Yet when you have your firstborn and then you have children after of, it's something, it makes you feel happy knowing that there's somebody that's really by my corner. And I think the Most High, that's when you think the Most High more, because he gives you the tools, the opportunities to see his way. And so a lot of you are going to start seeing better things, and the demons is upset because you're going to get what they thought belongs to them. It belongs to you. And another thing I realized, the longer it takes for people to do what they're supposed to do, the greater your reward becomes. I look at Ringo's situation. It shouldn't take that long for him to get the GoFundMe going on, right? It should have been already done. Not even that long. I will say this, though, to him. When you do get it, it's going to be triple fold because it took longer than expected. And it's going to make you have time to look into other things. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Ringo. We from New York. We seen it all. We seen it through the trenches. And so while I myself as a supporter is disappointed that it's taken long for you to get to the goal, I will say this. There's other ways, being you in the South, there's other ways it's going to come. And when it comes, it's going to come like no tomorrow. And you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. It's going to happen real soon because I see it. And when you get to that goal, I already know it's sky's the limits from there. It's already sky's the limits as it is. And see, a lot of you so-called black people, you're going to be calling this man. He ain't going to answer your phone call. He's not going to answer your phone call, meaning Instagram, of course. He's not going to answer. You know why? Why should he? You are not participating in winning. You say you're about winning. If you cannot invest at least $10 for 4 people, $40, if you can't do that per month, then what that tells me is you're not ready economically for the big situation. Because a lot of you believe that I could manage 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Some of you can't even manage $500. I'm gonna say this economically, right? In order for you to manage more money, you have to be responsible for the small money you get. Because see, a lot of times our people be like, I'm ready for that big one. You sure you're ready for that big one? Because it comes with a heavy responsibility. There's a certain percentage that you got to exchange and reciprocate into your people. Because see, what a lot of rich people do is they reciprocate a certain percentage in a certain project. You know why? Because they know they're going to get it back another way. See, y'all don't know that because you are thinking, well, I don't have to do that because I'm not rich. Well, then why the lady gave her last and the Most High took care of her and her family for generations to come? There's no excuse. There's no excuse as to why you don't want to see your brothers and sisters win. And see, in order for us to get to the next step, of course, we have to put in the work and the seed and the mustard to grow. You, the people, got to make it happen. And without you, you're telling the Most High that I don't need. You don't. You say you don't have to do it, right? Then you're gonna really want to do it when the boiling gets going, and that's when you want to come in. I have it. No, you had it before. You saying that because now you want to be nosy. And so I'm telling y'all, man, we're going everything when everything closed out December, that January 1st hit, quote unquote, New Year's. Man, it's gonna be interesting. Ladies, it's gonna be interesting. Because we've been doing so much in so much time that our lights is growing. Our lights is growing. And when you look at these entities' content, they looking so done, redundant. They have to wait on us to talk about the things we talk about. We so far removed from these entities, we don't really have to talk about them as much, with the exception. And speaking about entities, Ringo, that was a great breakdown you did with the pastor situation. You talked about how the women support a higher percentage to these men pastors who are doing suspicious things, being part of the it culture. Why do you ladies entertain that? Why do you give to those type of men who don't even provide for their own family the right way? They got their family mixed in multitude of different entities. You see what I'm saying? Those are the type of black people you support. The ones who is bringing you to the hell fire in these churches, in these congregations. That's where mostly the women is at. The men don't even go there. Even that lets you know how, ladies, let me teach you something, ladies. In certain environments, you better wake up because that's letting you know that it's time to pack up and go where the men at, especially the righteous men. You see, because these churches is not answering the call. They're not answering the call, and they doing the takedown videos, Ringo, because what's happening is that just like the other ones, Nubana and them, they also are feeling the effect. They cannot keep their videos up. That's why we got to catch these videos, well, as much as possible, even though we got a lot of stuff going on. Because they realize that their spells is not working on everybody as they expected it to. It's only working on the usuals. The people that's coming up ain't going to these congregations and getting their information. They're going to your channel, my channel, or Brainwaves, or Pastor Rufus and Born Again Israelite and other content creators that speak things that make sense. And so a lot of these churches are upset of us being the ones who's bringing the truth because they don't bring the truth. And even though they're getting all this money from these people, they all look sick. They look sick, y'all. And that's the last thing you want to do is look sick on video. A lot of our people looking sick because they represent the devil. They, even if they look in shape, they're not really in shape because there's a thing called shape and spirit. Like you could be looking like you got the muscles and you working out, yet look at the person's face. You could see that they are not there 100%. And I'm gonna show you one particular content creator. Y'all know who it is? Because see, what's happening is that he's going through the fire. He's going through it right now. He's going through it right now. See, this is the last time I'm going to address him because I want to show you better than I could tell you. Y'all know who it is, New Bonnet. New Bonnet right now. New Bonnet is falling right in front of your eyes. He does a video called The Real Reason United Healthcare CEO was unalive. We're not going to talk about, and in that video, you can see the demons going through right through him if you want to watch it. You do not owe these demons an explanation or conversation. And see, what's happening is he's doing this content because he has nowhere to go. He's stuck out there, right? He's stuck out there. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. We're going to get right to it.
I truly believe.
We're going to get right to it, y'all. Hold on one second. So it looks like to me he's sitting in the passenger seat. I don't know if he's sitting in the passenger seat because it looks like it is. It could be the driver's seat. He don't even know how to do the camera angle correct. Hold on one second. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you how I know his time is close. And it's what it is. I got to tell it like it is. Okay. Without further ado, we're going to hear this.
What's good, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming back with another live stream. You don't owe those demons an explanation.
What he means by that is that he's saying that we demons. And how is it that you're supporting the demons? He's saying that we demons and we're not supposed to get support. So the explanation of what's happening is that he's trying to figure out why nothing is going in his favor. And you can see all the dry energy. See, what happens is when you don't do right by the people and you've been taken from the people and you're going about it the wrong way, now your support is no longer there. The real support you had was a few months ago. You can forget about it. If you think that you're going to get that push that you once had, no, you're not going to get the support. So he's frustrated. I expect him, if he's still around, I expect him to block his chat, do more pre-recorded videos, because the days of him doing live streams is coming to an end. You see, so-called black people, I want to teach you something. You're going to learn a lesson in this magnitude. The ones who you didn't want to see to win are going to win. And the ones who you want to see win that's not doing right, they're not going to be able to help you next year. He can't even do it now. He don't even have it into him to do it now because he can't even provide for his own situation. See, what the Most High is doing now, he's putting his people in a situation like, look, if you support these enabling bodies who's not providing for their own family, for their wives, or for their lady that they're going to have children with in the future, if they can't take care of their own household, how are they going to take care of the congregation? So what black folks They don't want to see win. They don't want to see black folks that's supposed to win, that's doing right by their family. Those are the ones who you want to support, not the ones who's not taking care of their own household. Yet many of you support the winners of losers. Let's continue.
Or even a conversation. I'm speaking directly to you brothers and sisters who follow the Most High.
You don't follow the Most High. So for whatever reason, why are you trying to get them to come back in your chat? They're not going to come back in your chat.
You honor his laws, statutes, and commandments. You know his rules and regulations, and you abide by them. You may not be perfect, but you definitely know the difference between right and wrong. You understand the Bible as it is written, and you're doing the best you can do. Imagine you, brothers and sisters, even considering the opinion of heathens.
You see, he's saying that we heathens, and you guys that watch his platform are heathens. He has a disdain of winning. He don't like to see people winning. He hates it. He hates to see brothers and sisters, true brothers and sisters, winning. That's why when that documentary come out, it's going to destroy him big time. He can't. He's not recovering right now. He's trying to recover. He can't recover now. There's no way after the documentary he's going to be able to even show his face on YouTube ever again. Let's continue.
People who don't even follow God. Imagine somebody trying to tell you how to live your life, and they don't even know how to live for the Most High. They don't even know how to live their own lives.
Who's he talking about? Because the last time I checked, you don't even know how to live the righteous life because there's no righteous in you. You know how to finagle the people because people want to hear lies, and you think your lies is going to outdo what you consider righteousness. No, you are being judged. That's why you're sitting in the passenger seat. Or if you're not sitting in the passenger seat, more likely you don't know how to use the camera. This guy don't even know how to edit, don't know how to film correct. These are the things that you have to look at, so-called black people. You have to look at the way people react to certain things. And so he's the type of guy, while he may look on camera as this holier than thou in person, there's no soul in him. It's a whole different spectrum. Everybody that has met him have seen something was off about him. Everybody. So you can't say we lying. See, he's the type of person that will tell his audience, do not support. Do not let them win. Make me win. And then he dissatisfied with them because he can't do what he want to do with them. Now he throws them under the bus. We don't do that over here. Now, if you do something out of pocket, we'll let you know behind the scenes. We won't put it out there publicly. Unless you put something out there publicly and then we respond. That's how Ringo does it. That's how I do it. That's how Brainwaves does it. People that are seasoned men don't put things out in the public like that. If we gotten to know a person, it's when you do something that is out of pocket and you did it in the public, we will respond publicly. That's how it goes. Anyway, let's continue.
Everybody be asking me, man, does the Bluetooth?
Hold on one second. Here we go.
See, brothers and sisters, you're set apart. And people have choices to make. You're living in the information highway, people choosing evil on purpose.
Listen to this again, because even the entity's saying it. Listen.
You're living in the information highway, people choosing evil on purpose.
People choosing evil on purpose because he's one of them that do it, yet the entity has to speak the truth and the fact that many people support evil because he's evil himself. Let's continue.
They know the difference between right and wrong as well, but they chose wrong.
Yeah, you chose wrong since the beginning of your 18 years to your 38 years. You're going to be quote unquote 39 around the corner. For the last 21 years, you've been evil.
Imagine these very same people trying to tell you the difference between right and wrong, and they ain't even living right.
See, that's where he messed up. He's saying that we're not living right. No, you're not living right. You let these things get to you because you destruct.
Think about the hypocrisy and all of that. And a lot of times you find yourselves really explaining yourself to demons. You got to understand that this is spiritual warfare at a high level. We battle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness and principalities and high places. You think you having an argument with your mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, friend, whoever. Nah, you dealing with a demon.
He's really talking about himself.
And you explaining yourself to a demon is giving that demon exactly what they want.
And what is it that the demon wants? What do the demon want?
And that's your energy.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not giving you the energy. I'm calling you out. And see, what you want is to project on us. You still projecting on us in a different, what you say, oh, I'm not projecting on them guys. You still projecting.
They want you to acknowledge them. You don't even owe them a conversation. If you a brother or sister that put the truth out there, you laid it all on the table, put it all out on the line. Why should you be having to still explain your way of life to people who really just trying to gaslight and trigger you? People who...
So he's a man, he still watches our videos. And we're not really talking about him. I'm just bringing him up in this case because he's one of those who say, I don't want to see you win. Don't want to see you win. He's one of those who don't want to see you win. He's one of those so-called black people who don't want to see you win. He's one of them, one of many. We're going to get to Trino Genius in a second because we're not going to be on this too long. I just want you to see, if you think these so-called black people want to see you win, you better think again. You need to learn a lesson. They're not who you think they are. They have to tell on themselves because it's our time. We're all going to be the ones who's going to be seeing the high numbers and the high rewards because we battled them. We battled their entities. We call out their entities. And Ringo's calling out the churches, etc., right? We're calling out these people accordingly to the Most High. And see, what's happening is they know even the Dow, all of them is going down. All of them is going down, y'all. They cannot do what they used to do because the Most High is unplugging the whole entire earth to who is the truth and who is not the truth. Everybody's going to know who is who in 2025. I'm going to say this again. Everybody's going to know who is who in 2025. You're going to have countries calling out other countries within countries. There's going to be other things being revealed to us by the Most High to the point that people are going to be like, whoa, this is too much to deal with. Just get ready. That's why you got to expand your horizons. And you got to be out there to see it and to observe certain things so that you could be prepared. You know who you're dealing with. Let's continue.
Who really just trying to get you out of character. People who really want you to lose faith. People who really want you to question your beliefs. When you already stand on your convictions, they the ones who don't know what's going on. Stop explaining yourself to demons.
He's trying to really try to poke the bear. It's not going to work. You know why it's not going to work? Because you're telling on yourself. You're telling on yourself. We ain't got to listen to the rest of this. We're going to go to Treno Genius with his miserable behind. Listen to this. I got to show you the ones who say they love their people. Remember, they say, I love each and every one of you. We got to call out these so-called blacks that be saying this nonsense. Hold on 1 second.
In this video, I'm going to let you know.
Hold on 1 second. Let's go to the video. He do a video. Hey, look, I can't play this music. He got a thing called Trend G 304 Dream Freestyle. Oh, nah, we can't play that. Hold on a second. Hold on. Here we go with the BS.
If you could imagine your ideal...
Hold on 1 second.
I'm getting tired of life, man. I'm getting real tired of life. You know, I feel like I'm going down this deep, dark spiral, like this deep, dark spiral, like it's like every day just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Life is BS, man.
This guy saying this stupid stuff. This guy saying this stupid stuff all the time. Like, oh my goodness. He gonna do it. He did another GoFundMe nonsense too. He did another GoFundMe nonsense. Oh my goodness. Listen, we're gonna see y'all out of the South real soon. You and New Bonnet and the rest of you cronies that don't belong down there. You bringing that foolish energy to the South. Like, come on. Like, we ain't got time for that, for real. Like, for real, at this point, y'all, they're not really winners. They portray themselves as winners, and they're not winners, you know? All of them looking the same. Look at the facial expression. Do you really want to be around people like this and expect them to do something for you? You can't rely on them because they have not done it the right way. And see, these are the type of people that don't want to see us win. The ones who want to see us win, that's who we deal with. We can't deal with people like this in a long call whatsoever because they're gonna try to put the situation on you, and before you know it, you end up like one of them if you ain't careful. Ever since the breakdown been going on, honestly speaking, like, it's getting to a point that they're gonna be an afterthought because we got bigger fish to fry. They're gonna be super crashing out for the rest of their days. And we're going to be watching and looking at it like, see, this is why you want to have the Most High in your life. This is why you want to have Christ in your life. The last thing you want to have ever happen is to be around these people in the last days. Because, see, they're going to be the ones who going to be doing things you least expect and act like they winning. when you see a true winner in Ringo, a true winner in Brainwaves, a true winner in Pastor Rufus, a true winner in Born Again Israelites, those are the men and other men out there that provides. That's who you want to be getting involved in. Those who take care of their own household. Not somebody who claims that they love the people yet don't love their own household. And like Ringo stated earlier, people are jealous of people that's winning that take care of their own household. I'm going to be real with you. When they see you take care of your own household, these entities, these people who claim they rock with you, they got them things inside of them too. And so what's happening is that the Most High is only going to take care of those who take care of the brothers and sisters who are family men. A lot of people have issues with true family men. I don't know why, because they are the true pastors. The true pastors in today's time is not these fake ones that you see. They don't take care of their family. They take care of their selfish needs. Let me explain something to y'all, the difference. Just because TD Snakes and all those congregations look like they got everything going on, they take care of their selfish needs. They don't provide for each other as a family. You get what I'm saying? So true men that provide for their families are being shunned in this day of time in America. In even certain parts of the world, it's shunned upon if you take care of your family the righteous way. Like the Bible said, good will be evil, evil will be good. So people support evil families. People support evil families because they believe they're doing good. No, they're not. The true pastors is the wrinkles in them. Now, they don't consider themselves that, yet they are in the sense of how they provide for their family and for their household. So those are the true teachers. The ones who provide for their wives, their children, and you see how they're doing pretty good for themselves and continuing to grow, those are the ones who are the true ones you should listen to. Why? Because they have the righteous fruits. And see, you people gonna have to learn to differentiate your emotions and get upset in your fifi when you're dealing with people that's been with their wives and had children and been with them for a long time. That's like the CEO, right? He's a family man. And you have people in that medical field who's jealous of him because he's a family man. See, it's more to it than meets the eye. When I look at that situation, condolences to his family, right? What happens is, even in the working environment, and Ringo, if you're listening, type it in the chat, let me know if it's true or not, because you're a family working man. A family working man on a 9 to 5 that provides for his family, you might have other working men that are family men, yet they could also be secretly jealous of you because they see your wife happy to be with you, and their wives may not be happy with them because they're really not taking care of their household. They taking care of their selfish. How can I say it? I've been around a lot of family men, right? There are some that do provide and take care of their household, and I can see the growth in them. And then there's those who have children, and I can see that they didn't really want to have those children. You got a lot of men, like Ringo stated. You have a lot of men, for the most part, who have children. They didn't really want to have them kids. And the woman wanted to have the child. She didn't want to get the unalived the children, right? So when I go to these work environments, I realize the men that provide for their family, they always get shunned upon by their coworkers. They'll come to me. I had it happen to me when I ran the business of valet. They'll come to me and be like, hey, why are you talking to such and such, Rollo? Why are you always thinking, why are you always, helping them out? I said, because they help their family out. That's why. See, as a person that ran a business, you always help out someone who provides for their family. So what I would do is I say, hey, look, I got a spot for you for valet. They're like, brother, you didn't have to do that. Give it to somebody else. I said, no, I'm giving it to you because you take care of your family. These other people, they come here and they don't provide for their family. I said, what it would be like for me if I don't take care of my own family. I should be ashamed of myself. And see, there's no shame in the men. Everybody, we all have talk about the single mothers. You could shame them but so much because the men don't want to provide for these women in America. And see, what's happening is that the women are fed up, Brother Ringo. Some of the women are fed up because they gave these men a chance. And you're right, they're not supposed to leave their husband. You're right about that. Now, I do believe it's in the Bible, if the man doesn't take care of his wife, that she is to let go free with no money. Yeah, matter of fact, that's in the Bible. If the man does not provide for his family and he leaves her in dangerous situations, for the most part, the woman is to be let go and without money. Yeah, that's in the book of Exodus. Because see, if I can't take care of my ladies and I leave them out there and not provide for them, how do I expect them to respect me? You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these men be faking a funk. And so that's why the woman, which I don't agree with her messing around with the other men. I don't agree with it. That's how they do. They like that. I don't know what else to do because this guy don't want to provide. And I got kids with him. I can't wait on him to figure it out. Because see, when there's children involved, you got to get it done within 3 months. It has to be within 3 months because the children got to eat too. You got to make sure your children eat. And so a lot of men, some men that are family men are selfish. And so that's why I don't talk to every man that's a family man. I only talk to family men like Ringo at times, Brainwaves at times, or other brothers who are family men like Forever Studio. I talk to certain men that I know that's been doing it for a long time. I can't talk to every man that's a family man because there's something about them that irritates me. That I'm like, yo, you acting like me. You're not. How is it that I provide services and you're a family man, you're not providing services for your family? Why should I support you? Why should I support you when you're not providing services for your own family? Ringo says, I experienced hate from the job from people who knew I take care of my family and they didn't take care of this. See, the brother confirmed it. And you're going to have a lot of people upset with me about this conversation because how do you expect for other people of other ethnicities to do what they're supposed to do if we're not calling out the things that need to be called out? See, it's these type of conversations that Ringo and Brainwaves and others is having because they family men. They tired. Do you understand the stigma that those brothers have to deal with? It's like us brothers who don't have children or who don't know if they have children. Y'all really have no clue what these brothers go through. They go through more than us. They go through more than us because society shuns family in America, y'all. And see, the reason why the South is still doing pretty good is because they don't shun. Let me say this to you folks in the northern states. I'm gonna remove Trent. I'm gonna come on camera because I have to come on camera to talk about this. Let me set up my thing. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Because what I'm about to say is real. It's real. Let me say this, right? Give me 1 second while I set it up. Okay. All right, let me come on camera. All right, people, there we go. Yeah, it's moving. All right. Think about this, right? The people in the South, the southern states, they support family men. You know why? Because it brings revenue. Family men are more responsible. It's not to say if you by yourself, you don't have children, you're not supposed to be responsible for yourself. Yet if you don't have a family and you support family men, the Most High is going to take care of you when you have your own family. Ringo knows exactly what I'm talking about, where I'm going with this. Because brainwaves in them, they out and about doing their thing. Think about what I'm about to tell you guys who don't have a family. Listen to what I'm saying, because Ringo could confirm it. When you help a brother or a sister, that's family. The Most High will provide for your family bigger than ever before. See, Mark the Messenger don't know about that. New Bonnet don't know about that. I know about that. Because see, when my time comes, and the Most High see fit, my family will be taken care of. See, a lot of so-called black folks, you have been shunning winning American so-called black families for a long time. The Most High is not pleased with that. He's not pleased with that. And that's why a lot of you having these experiences of issues. I learned this a long time ago. And the more you do right by brothers and sisters who is taking care of their family, the Most High provides services for you such as never before. Because the Most High is a true family man. Not the devil. Not the devil. Not the devil. Listen to what I'm saying. Not the devil. The devil can have all his kids all over the world, and he don't provide for his own children. Do y'all hear me? The so-called black devil, Esau, he never provided for his children. Even Satan himself, when he lied with Eve, he didn't provide for Cain. He left Cain to his own vices. And we know Cain unalive Abel. Because Adam, while he did what he did, he provided for his son Abel and Eve. Satan did not provide for Eve and Cain. I'm telling y'all. That's why the spirit of Elijah is in many brothers and sisters. And see, the daughters of Zion are tired of the men making excuses, and they have every right to. They have every right to. And this is the reason why New Bonnet, North the Messenger, and the rest of them, they're not real family men. Because if they were, they will get the services that they deserve. They're not going to get what they deserve because they're not true family men. And I've been saying this since I came on the internet. Just because you see a couple walking down the street doesn't mean that they are really together. It's only a few real families in the South. That's where it's at. It's no more family times in the North, y'all. We've been duped. We've been lied to. The northern states is the ones who have the most divorces and the most separation families than it is in the South. I know Ringo met so many family, so-called black people. I know he's shocked. I know he's shocked, not surprised. He's shocked. He can't believe the environment he in, that certain so-called black people he run into. Look at them and their wives. They take care of their wives. Their children is selling. And then, you know, the Gentiles do what the Gentiles do. They for the most part, they just want to see black folks do what they're supposed to do. They don't expect you to come to them. They expect you to go to your own other family, brothers and sisters to get it done. And that's what's going on in the South, y'all. That's why I chose Florida. The Most High chose Florida for me. The Most High chose North Carolina for Ringo and his family. And Brainwave's been in Georgia for eons. You see, it's time for the men of the family that love their family, get them out of the North. If you got it, make the transition. Like I told this brother in New York, I said, brother, I applaud you for getting your son to school. I applaud you for getting him into college. I applaud you for making a sacrifice for your family. I said, brother, it's time for you to go to the South. You did your work here. And he said, yeah, I got family in the South. They've been telling me this for a minute. I said, yeah, you did your work here. I told him he knows about being an Israelite. He knows the Bible. We talked about the Russian thing. We talked about a lot of things. He's a true family man, and I see it in his face. So when I get to see him, I always talk to him. I say, how the family doing, man? He say, doing great. I say, I know you're ready, man. And what I learned is when you make a transition as a family, it takes about a year for you to get used to the environment. It depends on who you are. Just know that it's all worth it. Because it's not easy for children to make adjustments. It's going to take time. And now some of them getting used to it, Brother Ringo. They're getting used to it. And they're going to appreciate it more because you make that sacrifice for them. And that's what a true family man does. Make a sacrifice for his family for the right reasons. And that's why you have Epic, who's a failed dad. New Bonnet, who's a failed dad. You have men who don't have children have failed relationships because they don't listen to the men who've been doing it the right way. And even got some men who have children. They need to listen to Ringo and Brainwaves and y'all. They need to listen. Because the Most High gave you all the answers. Yeah. So a lot of companies, they want to invest in black folks, yet they hear it from other black folks. Don't put them on. Companies, if you listen to these people that don't do right by their own, that's why your companies is falling apart. I'm going to tell the truth. If you want your businesses to succeed, take care of the family man. And take care of the man who's fatherless too. Because the fatherless man makes sacrifices for the men who are fathers. We work hand in hand. Everybody plays their part. And so I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in at this appointed time. You know, it's been a great week. All praises to the Most High for that. And I talk with some of y'all behind the scenes. I appreciate the time that you take on Instagram, share certain information when you get time. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And like I told this sister, I said, look, I said, you got to get your stuff together because them kids love you. They want to see you do good. Don't play around. You can't play around. And this is a lady I'm cool with, you know what I'm saying? This is not on the internet type of lady. This is somebody I know. And I'm putting it out there because she does watch my video. And I told her, I said, look, it's time. It's time. It's no more going back. I said, you hanging out with people that is not going to help you. Stop hanging out with them girls, going out. I say you could do whatever you want. But when you deal with me and you asking me my honest opinion, I'm going to tell you, if you want to win, if you want to take care of them kids, you got to be around women that's winning. That's not going to put you in the hole. Because, see, Ringo has to be mindful. See, a lot of y'all don't realize this, right? Because I talk to these family men a lot. One thing they always tell me, they say, Raul, one thing about you, you've been consistent. One thing you guys going to realize when you talk to a family man, you're not talking to an ordinary man. You're talking to a man that's on a higher step than you because he has to make the right decisions. He cannot be short-handed. I don't think y'all realize what I'm saying. He can't be short-handed. Because what happens is you're not going to be the one hearing it from his family. And see, a lot of you, you're not ready for ladies because if you think you are, you better think again because class is in session. I know what I'm talking about. And Ringo's been bringing it out back in the days. He bring it out from time to time. A lot of you better get your act together. This is what I was dealing with the traveling community. A lot of brothers was not ready to travel to other parts of the world because they didn't get themselves fixed here in America. You don't understand and understand how to communicate. And this is why you have Razor Ramon. Shout out to him. I call him Razor Ramon, the wrestler. I forgot the brother's name. Ringo know what I'm talking about. He's the one who's been, breaking the news with the traveling thing. I haven't done it in a minute. I'm just bringing it up for a reason. A lot of you brothers, you travel different parts of the world. And you use the same mindset that you did in America. No, it's you. It's not the women. It's you. And it's even worse because you may not come back to America. And that's what's been going on in Colombia, Brazil and, Asia. You deal with these other women, you're going to be like New Bonnet. Listen, let me say this. New Bonnet, that's going to be his demise is that woman he with. Mm-hmm. Because, see, a daughter of Zion, she is not going to push the envelope. Them Gentile women, and I've been with Gentile women. I was married to one with papers. She was from India. And her dad is Indian and her mom was Jamaican. I was dealing with it, what y'all consider Elamite. You know what I'm saying? I had me an Indian woman for about 8 to 9 years. And I'm telling you, they don't play. And so I know from experience, y'all, them Gentile women, if you don't got your ish together, they will finagle you to hell. The daughters of Zion been giving you brothers a clear opportunity. In New Bonnet, because he's an Edomite, he think that he's above the law. No, the Most High is the law. And you will be demised because of how you don't take care of your family, New Bonnet. Your right-hand man, Elder to Wichita, yeah, he got married to Khadijah. Yet, there's a lot of questions about him too. There's a lot of questions about him. I know Brother Ringo's going to do the wedding thing when he gets time to. And congratulations to them. At the same time, I looked at that wedding thing. Honestly, brother Ringo, I said, man, this is a fix. I'm gonna be honest, it's like a fix. It's like it wasn't natural. If you get what I'm saying, it wasn't a natural wedding. But I did a lot of weddings. Listen, you're not talking to somebody that I ran a valet business. I did a lot of weddings. I did a lot of Gentile weddings, and I did a lot of our people's weddings. Matter of fact, one of the weddings that I did, uh, I met Papoose. I know Papoose personally. I know his goons. I know them personally. So think about this, right? Let me teach y'all something. Papoose, when he did that thing with Remy Ma, I told Papoose people, Papoose and Remy Ma are not going to be together. They said, what? I said, I saw Remy Ma. Do you hear me? I saw that look. When they did the thing. That's me, the valet. Y'all see me in the video. I'm in the video. If you go watch Papoose, Fat Joe, if you go watch Papoose, Fat Joe was there. What's his name was there? What's the name, Ringo? He does content. He was there. Little Wayne was there. I was there. That's my valet business out there in Astoria, Queens. You had Allen Houston there. Terror Squad. I was there. I got some footage. Old girl that was working for me, she was in the industry too. When you see the valet thing, y'all see me in the video. I'm in Papoose old video. That's me, my big head self, my big gut. Y'all see me directing everybody, go this way, go that. Mano was there. You had Mano and his lady there. You know what I'm saying? You had you had a lot of stars there. So I told Papoose goons, I like, yo, Remy Ma ain't feeling Papoose. She using him. They're like, how you know? I said, fair. And then they came out, what, 2, 3, 4 years later? Now you know Papoose got him another shorty. Yeah. It is fake. Yeah. If you watch Nuban's last video, it's clear he's having relationship issues. Sound like he's having baby. Yep. Yeah, the wedding was fake. His wedding was fake. They were reading notes to each other. Exactly. Yes. Yes, Brother Ringo. Yes. And it'd be a lot of stuff being orchestrated. So that you could think that they really, man, they don't care for each other like that. We've seen these people, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say sisters' names. They say, yo, Rollo, you be knowing your stuff. Nah, Kadeja and that dude, they not really into each other. It's all a business you got a lot of business transactions with the family. Just like how some of these elites do. It's a marriage that is not ordained by the Most High. Let me just say that. It's not ordained by the Most High. It's not. And I did a lot of weddings where I seen the bride and I seen the groom, Gentiles, Israelites, Edomites, and I could tell you, I know what's real, what's not. To the point when it was a big wedding. It was one of those Indian weddings. And you know, I was married to an Indian woman, so I know what I'm talking about. And I could tell you, I looked at the bride. The groom knew his wife was messing with somebody that was at the wedding. It was a big fight, y'all. To the point that I had to help the security guard to break up the fight. Because the woman he was going to be doing an arranged marriage with was messing with one of the bridesmaid. I could look and tell. I knew she was messing around. I could tell. I knew, but I stay out of people's business. Somebody told, and it was a big brawl. Cops came. We had to take down reports, because when you're dealing with people's cars, people will try to, I got to be on point because, I got to cover insurance. And I said, oh, man. So good thing the cops came before they started bringing out the bats and stuff, because they will bring out the bats out there in Richmond Hill. They'll bring out the bats, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, people bashing people's cars, family members fighting each other. So not everything you see is real, y'all. Ringo been saying this for a long time, y'all. Y'all gotta pay attention to, get out of your emotions and look at the person for who they are, and you'll get your answer. So that's why I say only certain family men I listen to. I don't listen to every family man because they have kids. No, I'm not delusionary. So for people that don't have children, if you want to learn about having a family, listen to certain content creators that have experience. So that will be part of my season part 2, on members only. I'm telling you, yeah, Maryland, it's real out here. A lot of people are inexperienced and they don't really have those conversations with their significant other because it's all a skit. It's a lot of skit marriages. It's a fix. It's an agenda. It's no different than these churches. That's why you don't see them on live stream no more. New body, you need to come out and say that relationship is over. Come out. Because it's not making sense that she's not doing videos no more. Your videos been more suck to the point I don't want to respond to all of it because it sucks. Your videos suck. That means she's not helping you no more with your channel. See, when you disrespect the men of the Lord, you see what happens? You get what's coming to you. Your camera looking messed up. You looking depressed, stressed out. That Gentile woman gonna make you learn a lesson. And Brainwaves called it. Brainwaves called it. He sure did. Brainwaves called it. He called it. Yeah. He didn't show no baby. Yeah. She done with him. She done. She done party packed up and either went back to her country or went back to her family. Took the baby with her. She might come out soon. She might talk about it. Unless they have some agreement. There's no way she's staying there. It's too quiet. The house is too quiet. So the question is, why is he in the passenger seat? Or does he have the camera? Because it don't make no sense. He looked like he said, I don't know. It don't look like he's driving anymore. Something going on. He ain't telling it. She gonna tell it. Somebody gonna tell it. He did? Oh yeah, because you download all the videos. In his video, he talked about someone slamming the doors in his house. Ooh, the one that I just played, Ringo? Which one is it? Man, woo-wee. Oh, man. Woo. Yeah, she gonna put him out. Yeah, he had the camera reversed. Yeah, you're right. Because he don't know how to do things correct. He don't know how to do things correct, man. I'm telling you. The new one? Okay, so let me play it right now. Let me go back to the video then. Hold on 1 second. Let me get rid of the trend situation. Hold on. Let's go back to the video then. Wow. Okay, hold on. Yeah, he is. He is. All right, so we're going to go back to the video right now, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me let this go through. Hold on a second. All right. Here we go. Let's continue.
You don't owe them that. People who bear false witness against you, accusers, because you know the devil is an accuser of the brethren. People who accuse you, you don't owe them an explanation. They know they lying on you. They know that they making up stories and telling the tales they tell. They know that their intentions is not to find truth. They know exactly who they are. That's why you don't owe none of these devils an explanation.
Also, he's saying I'm making up stories. Hey, look, what stories I'm making up? The story of you and that lady you having issues with, and Mark the Messenger is also having issue with his lady, and that they both cousins. If it's a make-up story, prove that I'm wrong. Prove that I'm wrong. Prove that I'm wrong. Now, both of you are not as good at, hiding who y'all dealing with, because at the end of the day, both of those ladies are tired of you and Mark the Messenger. She tired of you, the one you with, and the one Mark the Messenger with. She definitely tired of him. Where he at? If I'm making this up, prove that I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. That woman you with and that lady Marcus with, y'all both made an agreement to deal with the cousins. So keep on saying I'm making up stuff. You the one who's watching me. I'm destroying you based on what you're talking about. You mad that it's true? I'm not going to say allegedly, supposedly no more. It is true. Because when you look at Mark the Messenger's lady and we look at your lady, they are cousins. They come from the same country, Spain. And now they're going to make an example out of you ninjas. Edomite, your time is up. So you can say I'm making stuff up and all this and that and the third, sneak this in. It's not going to work. You're the one who's obsessed over us. I'm not obsessed over you. I don't want what you have. I get things done the right way, just like the other brothers do. Get things done the right way. We push each other to win. You don't push nobody to win. You got all those people that's under you struggling. You got your boy Epic out here in the streets. Why you can't get him a place? Why you got him out here doing videos in the streets in New York? If you really care about that, man, if you really care about that brother, you will make sure he good. You can't say that because you don't have it what it takes to take care of brothers. Because you can't take care of your own goddamn household. Get your household order, like Ringo say. Stop worrying about me. And you know what's the crazy part? I have done more, and I'm not even a family man, than you being a quote-unquote family man. You should be ashamed of yourself. You worse than me, if anything. Because you're supposed to be, when a man has a family, he's supposed to be in a higher example than a brother who don't have a family right now. So why should I listen to you? You can say whatever you want about me. Them brothers be calling you out too. And they family men. You just jealous. You wish you had what I had. Just say it. You wish you had my style. You wish you had the gift I have. You wish that you could have the ladies I have. You can't get the ladies I have because it's not in you and you're not responsible. Having a woman is responsibilities, man. You're not responsible for your ladies. Or ladies that need help in need, you can't even help them out. You need to just quit, man. Stop playing around. You're messing with the wrong person. You need to get out of the South. The South is where it is bringing back traditional. We don't want your untraditional behind down there. Yes, I said it. I want you kicked out. I want Trino Genius kicked out. I want you complainers kicked out the South. And it's getting out there because the person you said that you down for, Trump, is going to do that. He's going to do it. You about to be evicted out of the South. You don't belong there. You're taking away from the people that needs an opportunity. You are a dead waste of time, New Bonnet. Go to LA. Go help out in Oakland. Go up there and meet up with your Knock the Messenger and figure out how you can help your relationships do better. Provide for your children and your family. Stop worrying about a man that don't have a family that's doing better than you. Let's continue.
Look, it's time for y'all to weed a lot of people out. It's time for y'all to really pay attention to who you surround yourself with. It's time that when a devil reveals themselves, that you deal with it accordingly. Look, let's talk about an actual demon.
We're going to get to that in a second. Ringo says, remember, he always sneak this in and talking about his own problems while making his viewers think he's helping them. They're not even helping him. They are worse than him because they're not calling him out. See, he don't have the right type of people around him. He thinks those people in the chat is for him. He thinks because he's getting the views and the likes, they like to see him destroyed. They're not liking his video to help him. They like his video to destroy him. So he thinking, well, I got 1K likes. The people like what I'm saying. The people like that you're seeing that you're destroying yourself, Edomite. You're not getting real likes from righteous people. Them likes is coming from them demons. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, I'm paying attention, brother. I appreciate it. I'm about to pay attention to it right now.
Right? Now, demons, they hide in people. So when I use the word demons, I'm talking about these entities that are in people. A lot of people are fully controlled by these entities, and their bodies ain't nothing but avatars.
That's my talking point, Avatar. Avatar, see, what he's doing is being disrespectful. If you watch the movie Avatar, right, that's talking about us going against his people who wanted to steal our DNA, alternate our DNA. And you had a Gentile that became one of us, right? And tried to find out how these people are living righteously, living great. Because there was a time in the first movie, Avatar, where mankind was suffering. And there was a part of the world that we was flourishing, which is going on right now. So he's trying to spy or send spies to find out what we're doing. See, he knows that his time is up. He knows his lineage is falling apart. So all he's doing is really talking about himself. And he sneaked this in me for the most part because I've been calling him out on different things as of late. And the other brothers too. And so he thinks that picking on me and it's going to get me off my square. No, you off your square. You're the one who's messed up. You worse than an infidel. You worse than a person that don't even know the truth. And they provide for their family. You have infidels, they provide for their families. And you're supposed to be a man in the truth, and you don't even provide for your own household. You worse than those who don't even know the truth. Make that make sense. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to have to start downloading these videos. I'm going to start downloading videos.
But imagine a demon that's in your home that haven't found the host, but it's wreaking havoc. Are you going to sit there and explain yourself to the demon why it should leave your house?
Whoa! He's admitting that he knows he's going to be evicted. Uh-oh. Say it ain't so. You about to be evicted? She about to kick you out? Time for you to get ready to pack up and leave Georgia. Hold on, let me rewind back. Yes, he is using my talking points, Ringo. He sure is.
Are you going to sit there and explain yourself to the demon why it should leave your house?
Ooh! Ooh! She about to kick you out. Say it ain't so, New Bonnet. You calling your lady a demon? Oh, now she a demon all of a sudden? Now this Gentile lady you had a baby with is a demon now? Let's continue.
Are you going to have a conversation with a demon that's in your home, wreaking havoc, slamming doors, throwing dishes off the counter?
Wow! Uh-oh! Got it coming full flash like Ringo called it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So she been slamming dishes. You don't even know how to deal with these Gentiles. Didn't I tell y'all these Gentile women is just as crazy as the daughters of Zion? Didn't I tell y'all that these Gentile women are more crazier than the daughters of Zion? A man that traveleth knoweth many things. I deal with Gentile women. I know what I'm talking about. The daughter of Zion will be just going back and forth with you. Let me tell you guys something. Because I was talking to this brother. He said, how is it that the white women respect you? The reason why the white women respect me is because I've been with white women before. I don't hide. Y'all seen the photos. Y'all seen the photos when I was in the industry as a C-lister. I had dealt my dealings with so-called white women. He said, bro, I said, bro, you don't want to deal with these so-called white women because, man, they are crazy. He said, what do you mean they're crazy? They being nice to you. They're being nice to me because they know I know who they are. See, this is his first time dealing with an actual Gentile that's a European. Let me tell you something about them European women. You better talk to their own men. They own men. You know what this European man told me? This European so-called white man told me? He told me to my face. He said, out of every woman I dealt with, the daughters of Zion treat me the best. So all you brothers, oh, the daughters of Zion is doing this and that. Then why this European guy told me to my face? He said, I'm jealous that you have the best woman in the world. He told me that to my face. A European guy. Because what happened was when I worked for Delta as a supervisor in JFK, you had the American so-called white person and you had the European. They was fighting over me because I'm doing the luggage. I'm giving them the luggage. They give me 20 a piece. They was like, yeah, them American whites, they ain't like how we are. And the American white was like, them Europeans think they all that. But yet the European guy was like, out of all ladies I've been with, he said, the most time I've been at peace was with the daughter of Zion. Now, why he telling me? He told me that to my face in front of his European wife, by the way. I don't think y'all ready for these stories because a lot of people be sneak this in the daughters of Zion. The daughters of Zion give you the most peace. Yeah, they get in your face and they argue with you. I get all that. I'm not saying they don't. Yet this European man said it in front of his European wife, who was a pain in his behind. Because I've been around these Gentile men. If you want to know about their women, watch how they men talk to me. They tell me this. You know why they tell me this? Because they know I won't reveal their names. You don't know, you don't be around no Gentiles, Rob. I be around the Gentiles more than you expect. My receipts is out there. What are you talking about? They say, brother, I wish I was you. I wish I had what you got going on. They tell me this. You know why? Because they have to tell the truth. When you are a man in the truth, the demons or the entities or those who's living right have to tell the conviction truth, as Ringo states. These traveling brothers ain't telling you the truth. That's why they was pissed off of me. Because, well, why so-called black men should... They not... If you can't even deal with your own woman, how the hell you think you ready to deal with a Gentile woman who is just as crazy as the daughter of Zion could ever be? I've been with so-called white women. They crazy. Man, they crazy. You talk about obsession. Take the what and leave the what. That's why white women can't say nothing about me. I have white women that watch my videos. They come in the chat. They know I ain't lying. Because they know I dealt with them. They know it. So when you deal with certain people, this dude don't have experience with women at all. Why would you listen to a man out there who can't even take care of his own other baby moms? He can't take care of his own baby moms, but now he's thinking, brothers, you need to travel. You need to get a woman outside, overseas. Them overseas women will chew you up and spit you out faster than the women in America. I told y'all that. And even when I was doing my thing, and I got a lady in Jamaica and other countries, the point is, I'm telling you from experience, they are crazier than the women in America could ever be. But they don't want to tell you that because there's no money. They need that fix. They need you to give them the money to support their evil lifestyles. But when a brother tell you the truth, who you seen travel, who been around important people, even O'Shea acknowledged that. O'Shea Duke Jackson even acknowledged. Matter of fact, my other phone, O'Shea invited me to go over to Uganda. True story. O'Shea, still to this day, he want me to come to visit him and do the connection with him in Uganda. Now, I went to Johannesburg, South Africa. I could share my experience with him in due time if he wants to do that. I got no issues with O'Shea. I don't. It's just that everybody's doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? The brother's still doing his thing. I could reach out to him. All I got to do is say, hey, look, set up the interview, boom, 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 talk about, he'd be like, that. I didn't even know about certain, I might tell him things about South Africa he may know about and some. That make him might want to look into it again. You see what I'm saying? So this guy, he don't have experience with ladies. He don't. We've been around him, me, Ringo, Brainwaves. We know he's not experienced with ladies. Even the ladies told you that. Tanya So 100. Courtney said what she said about him. You got, what's his sister name? Y'all Deserve the Glory. She went in on him. what he's doing. People, we met this dude. He's not experienced. On the internet, it may seem like he is, and even that, I question it. I question it. It was just a matter of the truth needed to come out, and it came out in a way that it was disheartening to us. At the same time, the Most High revealed who he really is. And now all he's doing is exposing himself. That Gentile woman is putting him through more hell than the daughters of Zion ever did. Because he's not experienced with ladies. You know why I told this Gentile? I said this. I said, what you're saying is true. I said at the same time, your people have caused our people to be at each other's throats. Now that we're waking up, that's why your woman is buckled up against you. I told him that, and I'm working for Delta. Yes, I told the customer that. I didn't get in trouble. He looked at me and said, yeah, you're right. He said, you're right. Our woman is buckling up because we had your women's buckle up against your forefathers. Now it's coming back to them. So why would you want to go to a sinking ship, fellas? The daughters of Zion is the way to go. Now, if you want to deal with a Gentile, some of you I know have a Gentile lady. I know that. You know, Kevin and a few others. The brother I watch here and there, he got his Filipino wife. I mean, there's a few exceptions to the rule. Yeah, and still, it's nothing better than the daughter of Zion at the end of the day. Personally. Because some of y'all can't even, if you can't deal with your own woman, you can't deal with women from and Ringo even will tell you this. How can you tell brothers to deal with other women of other ethnicities so you can't even deal with your own woman first? I don't think you're ready. You're not ready for what's to come. 2025. This guy is done, y'all. Anyway, we're gonna continue because I know Ringo's gonna break it down real soon. Let's go back. Let's rewind back a little bit. Y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me for almost 2 hours. That's what's up. All right, let's get back to this. Hold on. Listen.
Explain yourself to the demon why it should leave your house. Are you going to have a conversation with a demon that's in your home, wreaking havoc, slamming doors, throwing dishes off the counter, giving you sleep paralysis?
What? Giving you what? Uh-oh.
Giving you sleep paralysis. Giving you sleep paralysis.
What?
Giving you sleep paralysis.
Uh-oh.
Giving you sleep paralysis.
Wow. You going through hell, ain't you?
Are you going to sit there and conversate with this demon? Or are you going to explain yourself? Well, my beliefs is this, so you cannot reside here with me.
I thought she was an Israelite. You said in your video that my lady is an Israelite. Oh, now it's belief issues. Oh, is that so? And we're supposed to have pity for you based on what? We're supposed to have pity for you based on what, New Bonnet? The disrespect is coming right back to you. Didn't we not tell you that? Me, Brainwaves, and Ringo told you that the disrespect is going to come back to you from her. What are you going to do now? Listen again.
Explain yourself. Well, my beliefs is this, so you cannot reside here with me. Conversate with this demon. Are you going to explain yourself? Well, my beliefs is this, so you can conversate with this demon. Are you going to explain yourself? Well, my beliefs is this, so you conversate with this demon. Are you going to explain yourself? Well, my beliefs is this, so you can.
Ooh, yeah, it's a wrap, y'all. It's a wrap. It's all coming out. Listen.
Cannot reside here with me. You know, imagine talking to an actual demon like that.
So now your lady's a demon. Okay, let's continue.
You know, you don't you don't really belong here. Since I believe in Christ, I think, you don't really belong here. You don't really belong here. Since I believe in Christ, I think that you should go. No.
Oh! Oh! It's a wrap. She kicking him out. She kicking him out. Yeah, she kicking him out, y'all. It's a wrap. Hey, listen, it's a wrap. She kicking him out because she believe in her own Christian ways, and she said, "I don't believe in the ish you believe in. Get out the house." And she gonna take that car back too. She gonna take that vehicle. She gonna kick you out the house. It's time for you to pack up out of Georgia, new bonnet. You gonna get you a Californian. You going back to the DMV. You told the brothers to get with the other nations, travel to different countries. And now all of a sudden you're catching hell in that house. That's why you out all day looking miserable in the vehicle. You think your audience care? You getting a few members and super chat, a little bit of cash app. Yet you're not smiling, you're not happy, you're sad. You know you can't go in on this Spain woman because you know the peoples is watching. Daughters of Zion see the fall of New Bonnet. The men of the Lord see the fall of New Bonnet. He's asking, he's going to put a GoFundMe Ringo. I'm calling it, brother. As you listening, building that great studio in the house. He will have a GoFundMe real soon. Just like I said, Trendo Genius will have 2 GoFundMes. When you going to do your GoFundMe, New Bonnet? Is it going to be, I need help to move into place? You will sneak dissing me when I put my GoFundMe to go back to Florida. Don't think I don't know. When I did my GoFundMe, you know, Rollo did a GoFundMe to go back to Florida. I took it down because I figured out what I needed to do. I don't think that was appropriate. It would have been nice if the people would have sent me $4,000 to get back to Florida because I would have given it right back to them. Of course, I would have given it back to my supporters. They know that. I took it down. You're going to put up a GoFundMe to get another place. I know it's going to happen. And when it does, just like I did with Trend Genius, and when you do it, Brother Ringo is going to go in like no tomorrow in brainwaves. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to put, I told you so. Expect the GoFundMe real soon. And when he does it, I'm going to go in. Because he disrespected my GoFundMe. Oh, why is Ronald putting up a GoFundMe to go back to Florida? No, you're going to put a GoFundMe to get ready to be kicked out. Because you ain't got no money coming in. I guess them YouTube checks you getting ain't coming from you. The question I have for you, New Bonnet, is you really running those YouTube channels? Or one of your baby moms running those YouTube channels? You could call me a demon. You could say, why are you laughing? I'm laughing serious. The most high is laughing at your calamity. Don't you understand that? Okay, he says Newbonder said in his other video that he delivered the baby at home. These dudes putting babies in danger. Oh my goodness. He's doing the D-Dollar nonsense. He's doing the D-Dollar nonsense, Ringo. He is. He is, man. He's doing a new Bonner is doing a D-Dollar situation. Yeah, Marilyn Edwards. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing the same D-Dollar doing. They gonna listen in the state of Georgia. Woo, they catching on to him. I'm telling you. They're gonna catch on to him. Let's get back to the video, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me put myself down. Woo! Man, we're going to see if it comes to fruition in due time. All right, let's go.
What are you going to do, brothers and sisters? You going to rebuke it. Do, brothers and sisters. You going to rebuke it. Do, brothers and sisters. You going to rebuke it.
He's trying to act like he's a Street Fighter character. He acted like he's a Street Fighter character. Rebuke it. Oh, you get a duke it. You ain't got no talent like me. Come on, man. Stop it. I say it more clearer than you.
You're going to cast that thing out.
What?
So if it's a demon who has totally taken control of a person, what?
Oh, you admit she take control of your life. Hold on a second. Of course she take control of your life. You ain't got nothing in your name. Let's continue.
You're going to cast that thing out.
What?
So if it's a demon who has totally taken control of a person, what do? Rebuke it. Cast it out. Same thing. It's just in a different body.
He's talking about his lady, y'all. He's talking about a lady. It's in a different body means a lady, okay? He's talking about his lady, y'all. Let's continue.
You don't explain yourself. You don't have a conversation. You either cast it out or get away from it.
You either cast it out or get away from it. You can't run away from your own demons. So how are you going to talk about what's going on with her demons? When you brought her into this situation, did you not? So you are responsible for what's going on in that household, even though it's not in your name.
If you feel like that demon too powerful for you to rebuke and cast out, then keep your distance.
Are you saying you're done? Are you becoming like Martha Messenger? You going back and forth to and fro, going from place to place? Let's rewind back. Listen.
If you feel like that demon too powerful for you to rebuke and cast out, then keep your distance. Keep your distance. Some people are so far gone, if you start talking directly to that demon that's in them, they end up crashing out.
He said it. I was waiting for you to say it. I was waiting for you to say you crash out. Are you gonna crash out like Brainwave said on December 15th? You're gonna crash out. You're gonna prove him right by the Most High. You're gonna crash out December 15th, 4 days after your birthday, huh? That's what you're gonna do. Listen to what he's saying. Say it ain't so.
Directly to that demon that's in them, they end up crashing out. So you even got to be wise with that.
What?
I'm telling you right now, stop explaining yourself to these devils. You don't owe.
Oh, he's saying his lady is a devil now all of a sudden. You said she was a righteous lady. What happened?
Owe them no explanation.
What?
Imagine you honoring God, having a personal relationship with him. praying, fasting, putting yourself under subjection for
You don't believe in the Most High, so now you being disrespectful again. Let's continue.
your God, giving up the sacrifices that you need to give up to get where you're going.
Sacrificing to the devil.
Staying the course and being focused on your purpose.
You using my talking point again? You using my talking point, staying focused on your purpose?
And somebody out of left field.
That's my talking point too.
Who don't know nothing about your walk, don't know nothing about.
Hold on, we're gonna rewind what he's saying, what I be saying in my videos. Here we go.
And somebody out of left field who don't know nothing about your walk, don't know nothing about your journey, don't know nothing about where you brothers and sisters then came from. Or
wow, you really watching what Ringo be saying too. That's Ringo's talking line. See, what he's doing is he's saying my talking line and Ringo's talking line, and kind of using Brainwave's talking line too. This is crazy. Let's go.
what you then overcame. They have no idea why you brothers and sisters are standing strong to this day. Imagine them believing that they on your level.
You're not on our level. So what are you talking about? You're not on our level. You know way on, definitely you're not on our level. You're not on them other brothers' levels who take care of their responsibilities. You're not a responsible person to be talking like this. This is crazy. Let's go.
And they can argue with you, go back and forth with you, gaslight you. And they can argue with you, go back and forth with you, gaslight you, believing that they on your level, and they can argue with you, go back and forth with you, gaslight you.
You're the one who loves to argue back and forth. What are you talking about? Now all of a sudden you don't want to argue back and forth no more because she's putting you out? She's putting you out real soon. Get ready for that GoFundMe, y'all. Get ready for that GoFundMe. It's coming.
Imagine these people even trying to do that. Nah. It's time some of y'all just start hanging up on people. Just hang up.
Hang up on people? Take the what and leave the what? As Hassan Campbell say, what? Who you hanging up on? You ain't got nobody to hang up on. People hanging up on you. People hanging up on you. That's what you meant to say. She hung up on the phone on you. The minute you call her phone, she put reject. Oh, man, them Gentile. Listen, real talk. Them Gentile women are cold. They will hang up on you. When they do that, like, okay, let's say you and the sister have a little bit of an argument, right? You and your lady or your wife. Your lady, you getting to know to be your wife, whatever the case may be. When it's a daughter of Zion and you got a little back and forth, she ain't going to hang up the phone. She going to call you to get this correction. With a Gentile woman, when she don't want to go back and forth, she going to end that call and pick your behind and get the hell out. I got to do a video about being with Gentile women. This demon and entity gave me some few story time to talk about. I have to talk about it. And, you know, Ringo and them going to respond to it. Hey, everybody makes money. Get the views, get the support, and push out the truth. That's all that, to me, that's all that matters. Push out the truth. Because, you know, Ringo always bring the truth. I'm going to talk about this, y'all. I got to talk about dealing with Gentile women. As a matter of fact, I might get the Gentile woman on the phone. I'm not going to put out her information. So expect that to happen. Expect that to happen. I'm going to tell her, I said, look, I'm going to send you something on the Cash App. I need you to come on. We got to have this conversation. Yeah, she'll do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Send her a little saying, come on. We have the conversation. You're going to see it flowing. Brother Ringo going to respond, brainwaves, to get it out there in the algorithm. That's business 101 to get the truth out. Because New Bonnet cannot talk to these Gentile women because he can't even deal with his own woman. Rollo, you shouldn't be laughing. Remember what he did with Charity? Remember? It's all coming back to him. What was old girl? What was the sister's name that said she was in Ringo's chat? Ringo's in the building. That sister, what was her name? That me and Brainwaves did a video. We was on for 8 classic hours. That sister said, remember I was there, New Bonnet. She was there the same week I was there. She came to see him. Oh, you know who I am, New Bonnet. Woo! Woo! She did. She hung up on the phone on him. She said, click, click, click. This is a classic, y'all. This is a classic, excuse me. You know, this Liberace cold weather getting to me. All right, let's continue.
Once you realize the pattern, boom, that's it. Nothing more needs to be said.
What?
Imagine me trying to explain myself to you. That's it. Nothing more needs to be said. Imagine me trying to explain myself to you.
You have no choice but to explain yourself to her. You under her conditions. You don't have nothing in your name to be talking. So of course you're going to let you know about yourself. Deal with it, because that's what you are, a problem.
I'm telling y'all, this is the type of energy you got to be coming with. It's 2025.
No, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. I know he ain't using my talking point 2025. I know he ain't using my... No, New Bonnet. No. I know you ain't talking about 2025. You have standards. No, not you. Not New Bonnet. You ain't got no standards. Stop it. Since when you had standards? It's 2025. I'm going to have standards now. My name is New Breed, coming at you with another live stream. I guess you could say I'm the demon laughter track. That's what you're going to say I am, New Bonnet. I got the demon laughter track. I look evil. Something wrong with me. I've been roasting you to oblivion. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. He's talking about 2025 like he got some important things to take care of. No, you ain't taking care of your family. They're going to get, they're going to get you. Let's rewind back. Listen to what this fool's saying.
I'm telling y'all, this is the type of energy you got to be coming with. It's 2025. Well, at least it's going on 2025.
It's been 2025, fool. We don't even know what year we actually in. We on somebody else's calendar. The point is, he's so messed up. He can't even get his story straight. Oh, let's rewind again. Listen.
Of energy you got to be coming with. It's 2025. Well, at least it's going on 2025. And I want you brothers to be brothers and sisters to be on point.
Hold on.
I want you brothers to be brothers and sisters to. I want you brothers to be brothers and.
I want you brothers to be brothers and sisters to be on point. You ain't no brother. What brotherly love you got going on? Some weird tendencies about you, I say. You ain't no true brother. So miss me with that. Anyway, listen to this again.
Well, at least it's going on 2025. And I want you brothers to be brothers and sisters to be on point. I don't want you going into this year unprepared. People are scandalous, treacherous, and conniving out here these days.
He's talking about his lady, y'all. He's talking about his baby mamas, and he's talking about the lady he quote unquote stay with. Listen.
And it's all about destiny swapping with you.
Here we go with that destiny swapping talk. Yep, he's talking about the lady he's with. Listen.
It's all about getting in your lane. It's all about destroying you. It's all about taking your energy, your essence.
What? Take the what and lead the what? She's an energy vampire. You calling your baby mom's an energy vampire? You know what? She the one who made that clothing line. She the one who made that clothing line. She the one who put his information. He don't even know how to do that. To put the shop All Nine Clothing on YouTube. She did that. I think she runs the channel. What do you think? Do you think it's possible that allegedly, supposedly, that it's under his baby mom's name, the YouTube channel? It wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, allegedly, supposedly. Let's get back to the video, y'all. It's almost over. Excuse me.
It's all about making you a non-believer through persecution. Nah, but what they fail to realize is you're not fitting to be a non-believer because you got some persecution. That's gonna make you a.
He's a man. He's a non-believer, y'all. He's a non-believer.
Stronger believer, but they don't comprehend that.
Want to know I took my business to the next level?
Hold on 1 second.
Some of you all elected to stay away for the holidays. Not because some of you all elected to stay away for the holidays.
That means that she had a holiday feast in the house. And he argued about it. They had a holiday feast in the house and he argued about it. She brought family over. They had a traditional European holiday and he didn't like it. Well, that's not your house. You don't have your own place. You have to deal with the fact that you said she's in the truth and she does her traditional trajectory holidays. I've been with Gentiles. I know it to be true. You know? So what you thought, that because she got with you and you so caught in the truth because you're not in the truth, that she ain't going to celebrate her traditional holidays that her family always been doing? You have a rude awakening. Let's continue.
Not because you don't know how to have a good time, not because you don't know how to have fun. But you told your family, you explained to them that it's a pagan holiday. You don't want to celebrate Christmas or Xmas.
Xmas meaning he's talking about his exes. He's talking about his baby mom celebrating these days. And Ninja, you celebrate your father Satan days. So quick with the lies, okay? Quick with the lies. Excuse me for burping, which is a good thing to burp, by the way. Them dads are pagan holidays. You don't want to celebrate Christmas or Xmas. Xmas, he's talking about his baby moms. He's telling on himself, y'all. Let's continue.
because it's about Satanism. It's about paganism. The book of Jeremiah talks about the Christmas tree and putting gifts under the tree, tells us not to do none of that.
That means it's in the house, y'all. It's in the house. And there's nothing you can do about it. So he can say whatever he wants about the Bible. He has to deal with it. See? This is what happens when you disrespect the men of the truth and the daughters of Zion. You get what's coming to you. Let's go.
But for whatever reason, people want you to re-explain yourself over and over.
Uh-oh.
Or people just don't respect the truth. People want you to re-explain yourself over and over. Or people just don't respect the truth.
There's no truth in you to begin with. So yeah, y'all arguing about these quote-unquote holidays in the house. Well, you thought that she ain't gonna celebrate her traditional? Who you think you are? You don't know these Gentiles, man. Come on, man. You bugging out. You tweaking. New bonnet, you tweaking.
They just don't respect it. Christmas is Nimrod worship.
You worship a warlock, you worship Nimrod, you worship all these deities. Then you always talk about deities. Now all of a sudden you don't want to talk about your deities all of a sudden. Man, you a hypocrite. Let's go.
Saturnalia is what it's called, which was a pagan festival day where people were having all kind of illicit, I don't want to use certain words, but they were doing a lot. There's a lot of freakism, a lot of sacrifice going on Saturnalia, which is now known as Christmas. But for whatever reason, these very same people who don't want to serve the Most High want to tell you how to live your life. No.
He's talking about me in this perspective. Oh, I'm serving Satan. I'm the demon. This guy is full of ish. He's really talking about me in this instance, because I'm telling him how his life sucks, and he's serving these deities. All he's doing is projecting at this point, y'all. Now let me look at what Brother Ringo's saying. I was saying the same thing. They were arguing over Christmas. She wants a tree and lights in the house. Yes, Ringo. Yes, she wants a tree and lights in the house. Yes, we're on the same board. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's her place. And there's nothing he could say about it. That's why I believe the GoFundMe is coming up real soon. I believe it's coming up real soon. I could be wrong. However, I haven't been wrong when it comes down to these things, because the Most High put it in me, just like many things came to fruition this year. And so it wouldn't surprise me if that GoFundMe, well, he did the online thing that's considered GoFundMe. And I said that he was going to do an online thing. I did say that. And then when Ringo brought out the receipts, I said, yep, I did say that. If I recall, I said he's going to do an online thing. I did say that. Yeah, I did. Matter of fact, I did say that from the Most High perspective. That came to fruition. The online thing, he trying to live like Ringo. And some of the stuff he got, trying to live like Ringo and all this and that and the third. Yeah, they've been arguing. Matter of fact, they've been arguing since the UP Farms. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you when they really argue, because I know Ringo got the documentary. He got the documentary. There's some things that I'm just going to let Ringo explain. I will not be surprised if something went down between those two and it's on the documentary, because I respect Ringo's taking his time doing the documentary, because it's a lot of work he has to do. It would not be surprised. There's going to be some shocking details, y'all, because Ringo plays chess, not checkers. Mm-hmm. You disrespect the hood too? New Bonnet? Woo, man. You in trouble, man. Damn. See how the Most High works? Sometimes he put us in situations we don't even expect to know who we dealing with. New Bonnet, if you prove me to be right by the Most High, and it's coming from the Lord, that you do a GoFundMe, it's over, man. Woo! Woo, man. And the thing that pisses you off, New Bonnet, remember, shout out to my sister Ethereal. I put you on to what Ethereal was connected to back in the days. You didn't do your research, Ninja. I did. You was all, yeah, thank you, Rollo. You was on in the video, on the chat, cheering me on. But now you upset that me and Ethereal cool. We all cool with Ethereal. You try to get her into a situation that, get her to not be around us. That worked out. That it didn't go down the way you thought it would go down. That worked out by the favor of the Most High. You try to use women to come at us. Yeah, he's gonna put up 10. He gonna put up 10,000. No, Ringo, he gonna put up 10,000. You right. He gonna put up 10,000. The thing is, he has to tell the truth. He's gonna say, "I need it because I need a place to stay." When he does it, people gonna support. Of course, they're gonna support. Just like Trend Genius. You notice he ain't do a response to Trend Genius. Somebody came in my comment section. You need to go look at. No, somebody came into Pain into Purpose comment section. You need to look at New Bonnet's video about Trend Genius. See, he jealous about that. He jealous. Listen, he jealous of that interview. And I believe that was his comment. You need to look at my video. I told Pain into Purpose, you don't need to look at that New Bonnet video. I mean, respectfully, she could watch the video of New Bonnet, yet don't entertain New Bonnet. I told her that straight up. Because he ain't no different than Trend Genius. Because just because he called out Trend Genius, that supposedly, allegedly, that's his cousin, he gonna do. That's why he ain't call him out. He called him out the first time. Yeah, he ain't call him out this time. Why is that? Because they family. Come on, man. They gotta be somehow related. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he tried. Yeah, shout out to Ethereal. Shout out to that sister. Yeah, he tried. That's why I told Pain into Purpose, that's New Bonnet. I know it's New Bonnet. She knows. She knows her stuff. Oh, yeah, he jealous of that interview. He jealous. He like, how you get that fire sister on there? Him and Trent is cool. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they talk behind. Yeah, they have to. Yeah, they dabbling into the arts of witchcraft. Let's continue this video, y'all. We've been on for a good 2.5 hours. This is good. Let's go.
You serving God. You're serving the Creator. See, this message ain't for everybody because all of y'all can't relate to this. All of y'all can't relate. Only the Creator. See, this message ain't for everybody because all of y'all can't relate to this. All of y'all can't relate. Only people who can relate to what I'm talking about is people who actually took the narrow path. People who read that book. People who had a personal revelation.
He slipped up and said something else. He was going to say my name. He was going to say my name. He slipped, y'all. He slipped and say my name because he know I have a revelation about him. Hold on, listen to this. Let's go back. He slipped and said my name and then said revelations. Watch. Here we go.
I'm talking about is people who actually took the narrow path. People who read that book. People who had a personal revelation.
He said my name and then he said revelations. See, he knows I'm revealing who he is because I'm the one who said that he would talk about politicians for a minute. And it came to fruition. When I said that, it ain't happened no longer than 48 hours later. He talking about Trump. Then he disrespected the daughters of Zion. I said he would do that. I said he would stay on that for a minute. He's going back to doing it. He still talk about the election from time to time. Listen again, y'all. Because we all revealing about him. We all telling it about him. Yeah, he mentioned my name. He slipped and mentioned my name and then said, oh, let me say revelations. Watch. Pay attention.
He took the narrow path. People who read that book. People who had a personal revelation. And they didn't only just hear and see and listen, but they start doing what the book said.
He's talking about we doing what the book said. And he don't like that because it's about him being revealed and other things that's going on. Let's continue.
And when you started doing what the book said, it seemed like the whole world was trying to drag you back in.
He's talking about him trying to drag us back into the worldly things. Okay, listen again.
And when you started doing what the book said, it seemed like the whole world was trying to drag you back in. It seemed like everybody was trying to railroad purpose.
That's what you did. And now it's backfiring. Just like he's now cool with P. Diddy Dawo. Exactly. So could relate because it's him. Exactly. They all talking behind the scenes. They all talking behind the scenes because they ain't got nothing going on. They finished. And D Dawo think he's out the woodworks. And Mirror think he out the woodworks. Man, they not out the woodworks. When the time comes, it's gonna come. With them, with that situation with Straightway. Okay, let's continue.
Some of you all came into the truth and a great deal of healing took place in your life. But they don't see that. They want
You're not healing, so what are you talking about? You're not healing. There's nothing that you're doing that's healing.
you to be on the level they are. Now, how do they get? They want you to be on the level they are.
We don't want to be on the level you are. You want to be on the level we at, and you can't go where we going.
Now, how do they get you back? Well, they got to trigger your emotions.
He's talking about his household, y'all. He's talking about his household. The lady he's with. Listen.
You back. Well, they got to trigger your emotions. And some people out there, your friends, family, colleagues, associates, they'll trigger your emotions just to see if they still got you.
That means she's going to reach out to brainwaves. I would not be surprised. I'm going to put this out there. I would not be surprised if she did come in the chat before, in Brainwave's chat, unless he used her account. I would not be surprised if she comes on Brainwave's channel real soon. She's trying to figure out a way to do it, and it would not be surprised if she goes on Brainwave's channel. I would not be surprised if it happens down the road. And if it does, we got to hear from Floridian Rollo. Now, brainwaves have, seen something definitely going on too. Not only brainwaves, Ringo too. And brainwaves said, man, I think that he's stressing her out. I said, brother, you're right. He has to be stressing her out. Because, see, normally a woman that's pregnant, they need more attention. And he was not doing what he's supposed to do as a man. And so, yeah, she's going through that situation now, and he don't know how to deal with it. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. Let's continue.
Similar to that person that you stop arguing with. Will try to see, oh, this person really is. Similar to that person that you stop arguing with.
He's talking about us. Listen to what he said. He's still arguing with us. Sneak dissing. Listen.
Will try to see, oh, this person really is.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
You know those people. You know that person that always gaslight you, then when you stop arguing with them, they really comprehend that, oh, snap, I don't have power over that person no more. That's what it's all about. And when you get to explaining yourself, when you have certain conversations, look, some conversations got to be cut off.
She cutting them off, y'all. She cutting them off. She already cut them off. And she is really depressed, Ringo. She is. She definitely is.
You have the right to do that. You can have healthy boundaries for yourself so you can have peace in your life. But you'll have people out there that try to get you to wild out and all of that. Look, you doing nothing but feeding the demon in them.
He's talking about me. He's talking about me in this instance. Because I've been talking about him a little bit more as of late. It's not to say that he ain't talking about the other brothers. He is. Yeah, he's talking about me at this specific time. And he's talking about his lady. She tired of him. She tired of him. Let's go.
That's right, Ephesians 6. And when y'all get scriptures, feel free to share them within the chat. Look, you do not owe a heathen, a demon, a devil, no type of... Feel free to share them within the chat. Look, you do not owe a heathen, a demon, a devil, no type of explanation, y'all.
He's talking about his lady being a heathen. He's talking about his lady being a heathen. He's talking about his relationship with his lady, y'all, for the most part. And talking about me somewhat in the other brothers. Let's continue.
Once you see what type of spirit they coming in, let them be and keep it moving. It's y'all's time to really ascend to the next level.
He's talking about the next level of going to hell. So yeah, this relationship is pretty much about over. It's a matter of time before, if we see the GoFundMe come to fruition, we know the relationship is over. Let's continue.
It's y'all's time to stay on your purpose and continue the path. Look, I had that quick message for y'all. I love each and every one of y'all, man.
Here we go. I knew he was going to say it. Listen again, y'all. Listen to the pet peeve BS.
Continue the path. Look, I had that quick message for y'all. I love each and every one of y'all, man.
I love each and every one of y'all. That's a bunch of hearsay. You can't love somebody you met, meaning you haven't met. You can't love somebody you met, meaning you haven't met yet. You haven't met these people. How you can love each and every one of these people you haven't met? Anyway, let's continue.
Blessings to the chat. Let me know down in the comment section if you found yourself explaining yourself to demons.
This is the same thing Martha Messenger does, Epic Mindsets, Trendo Genius. They doing the same thing. And like what Ringo stated earlier, they all talking. Let's go.
And this message actually helps you stay focused, understanding that some people got to get cut off. And you realize that. Let me know in the chat. Y'all have a blessed one, y'all. Shalom and peace.
He's pissed. He's pissed, y'all. He's pissed. Yep, she ain't getting no help from him with the newborn baby. She just tired of him and want him to go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I will say this. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just observing, the Most High. If he sees fit, we will see the GoFundMe and everybody will be talking about it. Everybody will be talking about it. Especially when Ringo talk about it and Brainwaves and myself. And when Ringo talk about it, then you're going to have other content creators like Mr. Skinny. He goes in when it comes to that. He's a family man too. Shout out to Mr. Skinny TV. That's a family man too. Shout out to that brother, man. I'm seeing in vlogs, hey, you did a response to Brother Ringo. Hey, man, keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. Keep doing your content. I know what it's like. Hey, when I first got monetized, it took about a few months to see that threshold. To say to you, brother, keep doing your thing, man. And Ringo is correct. Talk about something that people don't at least expect you to talk about. And you could talk about the things you love to do. I talk about the things I love to do. And it may not get the views. You got to give the audience what they want. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to pre-record, especially pre-record videos. Like, there's a lot of pre-record videos. I do mostly entertainment. Why? Because it gets the views. Entertainment of truth. You could talk about the things you love to do. I do that to myself. So I can relate to that brother when it comes to that. Shout out to that man. He's a family man too. So hopefully your brothers get to link up one day, down the road. That would be great to see. Two family men getting together in North Carolina, both responsible men, stay in their own lane, do what they need to do. That would be cool to see. Because when I saw Brother Ringo a few months ago, I did not expect that. So when he, pull up and saw where I was at, he knew where I was at. That's love right there. That was the Lord's doing. So, yeah. How you doing, Lady D Davis? I appreciate each and every one of you for staying up. Hey, I got a lot of people in the nighttime watch my videos. So y'all watch me different times. It is what it is. Thanking each and every one of you for coming through. Appreciate the support. Looking forward to seeing some of y'all down the road when everything gets situated with me in Florida. And so with that said, I'll catch y'all on the next one. I got to get ready for some things later on today on this Sabbath Shalom. Oh, you're not supposed to. Well, the Most High knows I got to do certain things. See, you're going to have these over religions. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be doing that. Yet they ain't taking care of their own household. Talking about I'm doing this and that in the third year, right? Okay, you at the site? Okay, Lady D Davis. Okay. I will be talking to you behind the scenes because see, yeah, I'm gonna try to link up with a few New Yorkers, that's here. And Lady D Davis happened to be one of them, and it's another sister. So, sisters, what's her name? Sister Amon. I gotta see. Sister Amon is in Brooklyn too. I'm gonna see how your schedule is. I'm gonna see how your sister's schedule is. Yeah, I'm gonna link up with Lady D Davis and Sister Armand. Yeah, I'm gonna link up with these sisters. So hey, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, I ain't paying them no mind. Yeah, they act like they doing something on the Sabbath, man. They be full of ish, man. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it. I'll catch y'all on the next one. You know, shout out to those who support the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you an emoji. And that's pretty much about it. You already know what it is. I'm out, and I'll talk with y'all later on. I would say in the afternoon or evening. Be on the lookout, members only, for a couple of videos I'm going to put out to the pre-recorded video, folks. Be on the lookout for a pre-recorded video. And to my shorts community, I ain't forget about y'all. I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your night. And Ringo, we're looking forward to that studio being done real soon. Keep on doing your thing, because all the work you put into that studio will be the biggest investment that you're going to be doing for your family and for those you are connected with. And make sure y'all go support if you haven't. Just when you can, support. Let's get this brother to the goal. It shouldn't take that long. However, I always say the longer it takes, the bigger the reward is, because it makes you more and more ready. So we're looking forward to seeing them other channels doing their thing. We're looking forward to it, Brother Ringo, on the next step, the next level. Y'all make sure you check out Rainways, and also check out the sisters, Courtney and all the rest of them when you get a chance. I'm out.